All right, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Of course, we'd like to welcome back the members of our group, no, our Team Piaget. Again, if you are a member of Team Piaget, you can answer our quizzes. You can download all the materials that we have through our PDF files. And of course, you can watch the full-length video. Meron din po tayong free pre-board and free final coaching. The only way that you can join our pre-board and our final coaching is by becoming a member of Team Piaget. Again, yung mga Team Piaget members po natin, ito po yung mga magti-take ng LET this coming September, no? So we only have very few days left, no? A few days left. And so of course, pag igtingin pa po natin yung ating paghahanda para sa inyong licensure exam for teachers, balikan pong lahat-lahat ng ating mga videos doon po sa ating YouTube channel. There's almost 500 videos that can help you pass the LET, okay? Now again, just send us a message to this Facebook page. Dito lamang po sa page na to. Wag po kung saan-saan na wala po kaming group chat. Hindi po kami nangangarap ng membership through group chat, no? So again, para po makaiwas tayo sa scam, mag-message po kayo only in this Facebook page, no? Gurong Pinoy po. Hanapin lamang yung ating logo. Okay? And now, we are also going to be opening the newest team, which is Team Bruno. Ito naman po yung para sa mga magtitakes ng ating licensure exam for teachers in March 2023. Now, we will be opening this on August 1st. So again, for those of you who will be taking the LET next year, March 2023, no, yung ating pong membership, yung ating pong registration would start on August 1st. There's going to be big discounts for the first 300 members. Okay, so abangan nyo po. Dapat mauna kayo, no? Of course, we have limited slots and you all know na ubusan yung membership natin. Okay, so magpa-member po kayo by August 1st. That's going to be for March 2023 na licensure examinees. Okay, that's Team Brunner. Now, tonight's discussion is centered on general education, but of course, before we start with anything else, let's all have our opening prayer. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learn. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. All right, so once again, as I have mentioned, this is general education. Before we start with anything else, of course, please like, love, share this video, start a watch party, tag your friends, and support Guru Pinoy by sending us stars on Facebook and by sending us super chat, super stickers on YouTube. Maraming salamat po. Welcome din sa ating mga Team Thunders, yung mga matagal ng members ng Gurong Pinoy. No? And of course, sa ating mga newbies, hello po, kaway-kaway. If you are a newbie, then please do post that or please write that no sa inyong comment box. Okay? Now, I cannot read all of your comments dahil napakabilis, no? Maraming nanonood, maraming comments, but of course, if I can see one, I will be acknowledging it. Okay? Maraming salamat for all the star senders. Sa mga star senders po natin, maraming salamat. Please do the stars on Facebook, super chat, super stickers naman po sa ating YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so again, please do like, love, share this video so that we can start in a few minutes. No? Mag-like na po, mag-love, at mag-share ng ating video, mag-start ng watch party, mag-tag ng inyong mga friends, and we are going to start in a few seconds. Okay, so again, greet ko lamang po lahat ng ating mga newbies, mga first-timers. Welcome po. Balikan pong lahat ng ating mga videos. Ma'am Mary Jane Akasamoso, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Thank you so much to all our star senders. Mga first-timers natin, hello, welcome po. Again, please do send us stars on Facebook and also, of course, your super chat, super stickers on YouTube. We start with question number 1. Okay, number 1. Which river in the central Luzon drains the vast fertile valleys and plains of Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, and Bulacan exiting Manila Bay? Is this letter A, Rio Grande de Cagayan, letter B, Agno River, letter C, Pampanga River, or letter D, Agusan River? What's your choice for question 1? Question number 1, what is your choice? Again, please put your answer, your choice in our comment box. Okay? Ma'am Zafira Haji Sulaiman, maraming salamat po for the stars. Thank you so much for supporting Gurong Pinoy. Ma'am Kinezel Char Lumakad, maraming salamat po for the stars. Thank you po. Again, thank you to all our star senders. Okay, some more answers. I see C in our comment box. What about the rest of our kaguro? Ano po yung inyong choice for number 1? Number 1, I see C and D. May iilang letter A. Okay, ano kaya ang tumpak na choice? Meron din namang nag-choose ng letter B. No? So, samat-sari yung ating answer for number 1. Okay, tingnan natin kung sino yung tumpak at sino yung ligwak. Again, pag ligwak, okay lang, move on ka agad. No? Parang relasyon nyo lang yan. Move on ka agad. Okay, dapat wag kayo malugmok. Laban lang sa buhay. No? So, laban lang sa paghahanda nyo for your licensure exam for teachers. Ma'am Tin Tanse, maraming salamat po for the 100 stars. Thank you so much. Ma'am Tin Tanse, thank you po. Ma'am Sheila May de la Rama Hilaos, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Okay, going back to question number 1. Which river in the central Luzon drains the vast fertile valleys and plains of Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, and Bulacan? Exiting Manila Bay, letter A, Rio Grande de Cagayan, letter B, Agno River, letter C, Pampanga River, or letter D, Agusan River. Ang tumpak na choice here, alam na alam ito ng mga nandun, no, yung mga malapit sa lugar na ito, ang correct choice is letter C, Pampanga River. No? Sa Pampanga River po ang ating tumpak na choice for question number 1. Now, this here is a map of your places, no, where all the tributaries of Pampanga River can be found. The Pampanga River is the second largest river on the island of Luzon in the Philippines, next to Cagayan River, and the country's fifth longest river. It is in the central Luzon region and traverses the provinces of Pampanga, Bulacan, and Nueva Ecija. So letter C, ang tumpak na choice, no? So siguro yung mga nakakuha ng tumpak na choice dito, yung mga taga Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Bulacan, Tarlac, and so on. Yung mga malalapit sa ating Pampanga River. Okay, so letter C po, ang tumpak na choice for number 1. Let's take a look at the rest of your choices. No? Rio Grande de Cagayan in Cagayan Valley or Cagayan River is the longest river in the Philippines and the largest river by discharged volume of water. Okay, tandaan po yan, baka lumabas ulit, no, sa licensure exam for teachers. Of course, these items that we are discussing are all coming from your licensure exam for teachers. Actual let items po ito. Ito po yung mga lumabas in our previous let items, and we all know how the let works. Recycled po yung ating items. And so binabalik-balikan po natin. And of course, ito po yung mga makikita yung items, no, sa inyong let. Okay? So dapat alam nyo yung sagot. Kung hindi man parehas yung item, dapat alam nyo kung ano yung mga ilan pang concepts na related sa ating question. Kaya po, hinihimay-himay natin at dinidiscuss din natin kahit na mali yung choice, dinidiscuss din natin. Okay? So Rio Grande de Cagayan in Cagayan Valley is the longest river in the Philippines and the largest river by discharge volume of water. Okay? Now, your Agno River or Pangasinan River is a river in the island of Luzon that traverses the provinces of Benguet and Pangasinan, while Agusan River is the third longest river in the Philippines, located in the northeastern part of Mindanao Island, draining majority of the Caraga region and some parts of Davao de Oro. Okay, again, our choice was Pampanga River for number 1. Okay, so Pampanga is the correct choice. Now we move on with question number 2. Lanny placed some mothballs inside her cabinet. After a week, they were all gone. What happened to the mothballs? Is it letter A, they sublimed? Letter B, they were dissolved by water in air? Letter C, they melted? Or letter D, they condensed? Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for number 2? Okay lang maligwak, no, dito sa Gurong Pinoy. Importante sa actual let, alam nyo na ang tumpak na choice. Okay? Kaya po tayo nagdi-drills. Ito po ay bahagi ng ating paghahanda, no? Sa ating pong licensure exam for teachers. Okay, Ma'am Jessel Cantino o Centino Loberiano. Good evening po, Ma'am Mek. First timer po ako dito sa Gurong Pinoy. Super blessed po na kasi nakapag-enroll ako, no? Now, again, if you are a member of Team Piaget, doon po kayo manood, no? I-type nyo sa search box sa ating Facebook, yung Team Piaget, at doon po kayo manood para hindi po napuputol yung inyong video. Okay, what is your choice for number 2? Number 2, I see a lot of letter A's. Okay, so our situation in number 2 is that si Lanny placed some mothballs, no? Naglagay siya ng mothballs, ng naphthalene balls, inside her cabinet. Now, after a week, they were all gone. So what happened? Dati tayo, iniisip natin, kinain ng ipis, no? Kinain ng daga. Pero what actually happened to the mothballs? Now, this is not recorded, no? Live po tayo ngayon. Okay, so this letter A, they sublimed. Letter B, they were dissolved by water in air. Letter C, they melted. Or letter D, they condensed. And the correct choice here, of course, would be letter A, they sublime. Okay, so tama po yung sinasabi nyo sa ating comment box. From solid to gas without going through the liquid state. No? So from solid directly to gas without going through the liquid state, that would be sublimation. Let's take a look at the different phase changes of matter. Okay, so here on your screen, you have the 3 different phases of matter or states of matter. You have solid, liquid, and gas. Okay, now you have the different terms pertaining to the different processes, no, of our phase changes. Okay, so from solid to liquid, you call this melting. Okay, yan po yung nasa red arrow natin dito. From liquid to gas, you call this vaporization. You can also call this evaporation. No? So evaporation or vaporization. And from solid to gas, directly, without going through the liquid state, you call this sublimation. Ito yung ating choice kanina. No? So solid mothballs or naphthalene balls, naging gas na wala, amoy na lamang yung inyong naaamoy, no? Yung what stayed would just be the smell, that would be sublimation. Ito din po yung nangyayari sa ating mga albatross, no? Albatross, hindi po ito paid ad, ha? So albatross o yung inyong air freshener. Okay? So sublimation din po yan. Okay? Now, ito din yung nangyayari sa inyong dry ice, no? Yung mga smoke effect mo pag merong party, that's also sublimation. Okay, now what about the opposite, no? Opposite processes nyo. From gas to liquid, this is condensation. This is how rain is formed, no? So all types of precipitation, rain, sleet, snow, hail, these are all formed by condensation from gas to liquid. Then you have liquid to solid, and of course you know this to be freezing, no? If you'd want to make ice, you freeze liquid water, and of course that is going to make ice, no? So that's freezing. Now the opposite of sublimation, from gas to solid without going through the liquid state, this is called deposition. Ito naman po yung paano ka gumawa ng mothballs, paano ka mag-produce ng inyong dry ice, ng inyong albatross, ng inyong air freshener. These are all produced through the process of deposition, which is the opposite of sublimation. Okay? Now here, I have included 2 very important terms, endothermic and exothermic. Thermic here pertains to thermos or heat, and endo means inside, no? So when you say endothermic, heat is absorbed. Heat goes inside the human body or the body, no, any body. Here in this case here, we are talking about water. Now exothermic, on the other hand, this means heat is given off. Okay, so nagpapalabas ng init naman yung mga exothermic processes mo. So melting, evaporation, sublimation, they are all endothermic process. Para mag-boil ka ng tubig, para maging gas yung inyong water, it needs heat, no? Kaya ka nagpapainit ng tubig para mag-boil, no? So vaporization is a type of endothermic process. While those that are in blue arrows, these are all exothermic processes. Okay, so again, ang ating tumpak na choice was letter A, they sublime. They sublimed. Okay, we move on with question number 3. Okay, general information. Again, another thing or another advice that I can give you is that prior to taking the let, or ngayon pa lamang, no, magtitake kayo ng let, ay palagi pong manood ng news, okay? So, yung general information mo dyan lagi sa news, wag pong fake news, na. So, wag po tayong manood ng fake news, wag pong TikTok, hindi po reliable yung news sa TikTok na. So, news, TV Patrol, 24 oras, Bandila, yan po yung inyong panoorin, no? So, prior to taking the let, you should be reading the news kung meron newspaper or po pwedeng manood sa TV, no? So this one right here is an item for general information. The most devastating typhoon in 2009 with a damage of 1.09 billion and 747 fatalities was known as blank. Letter A, Reming. Letter B, Milenio. Letter C, Ondoy. Or letter D, Habaga. Okay, what's your choice for number 3? Question number 3, what is your choice? Again, please do like, love, share this video, and of course, start a watch party, tag your friends. If you can, send us stars, send us super chat, super stickers. Okay, batiin ko lamang si Ma'am Aiza Cortez Buwat. Maraming salamat po. Sabi niya, pasalamat talaga ako dito sa Gurong Pinoy dahil sa kanila pumasa ako sa LET last March. Congratulations, Ma'am Aiza Cortez Buwat, LPT. Of course, isa sa ating mga licensed professional teachers na. Okay, what's your choice? Question number 3. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Chem Anirep Orolied Orama for sending us 75 stars. Thank you so much po. Okay, again, maraming salamat to all our star senders, super chatters, super sticker senders, sa mga nag-start ng watch party, nag-tag ng kanilang friends. Maraming salamat po. Okay, I see a lot of C's, and in this case, number 3 is letter C. No, that is Ondoy. Thank you po, okay? So, thank you for the positive comment na meron pa ako nakita kanina. Balikan ko lamang po in a little while. Okay, so letter C, Ondoy, ang ating tumpak na choice for number 3. Okay, so Ondoy, the equivalent of a Category 1 storm. So actually, storm signal number 1 lamang yung Ondoy, no? So wala masyadong nag-expect na ganun kalakas yung Ondoy, no? But it had an unusually high volume of rain, which generated high flooding in the Marikina River, causing extensive flooding in the Metro Manila area and the neighboring Rizal province, including the cities of Antipolo, Makati, Malabon, Marikina, Muntinlupa, Pasig, Quezon, San Juan, Taguig, and Valenzuela. Tropical Storm Undoy was quickly followed by Typhoon Pepeng, international name Parma, a Category 3 storm, bringing powerful winds with gusts of up to 230 kilometers per hour. Then, an extended period of heavy rains. Okay, so the Typhoon Ondoy po yung ating hinahanap. Now, what about the rest of our choices? Reming and Melinio were both in 2006. Habagat, of course, this is another term for southwest monsoon, although there was also a typhoon with the name of Habagat. No? But we are looking for letter C, Ondoy, for question number 3. We move on for question number 4. Galit na galit ang iyong lola, nalaman kasi niyang nabundol ng motorsiklo ang iyong kapatid, subalit nagwalang bahala lamang ang iyong ama. Sa ating kaugalian at kultura, anong pasawikaing pagpapahayag ang naglalarawan sa ikinilos ng ama? Is it letter A? B, mahapayang gatang. Letter B, nagbuhat ng sariling bangko. Letter C, nagdilat ng mata. Or letter D, naghalukip-kip ng kamay. Okay, what's your choice for number 4 Filipino idioms? Okay, ano po yung ating tumpak na choice for question number 4? Okay, what is your choice? Hanapin ko lamang yung message kanina, no, kung aking pa makikita. Si Sir Daryl Pohadas Maganto po ay naghahanap ng kabarkada na makakasama sa ating membership. Okay. Ayan, si Sir Bart Baldoza Vergara, sabi niya, ka-join lang po namin today. 6 members po kami. Okay, so yung mga naghahanap po ng group ay mag-message po sa kanya. Again, wala po tayong group chat ha. Huwag po tayo sa group chat. Wag po sa scam, no? Wala po tayong ibang members na naghahanap ng sariling or nagbibigay ng sariling promo, no? Sa Gurong Pinoy lamang po kayo magpa-member, wag po sa kanila. Okay, huwag niyo pong i-tolerate yung mga gumagawa ng kasamaan. Okay, I see a lot of these. Hindi ko na nakita yung ating comment kanina, no? But I see a lot of these for question number 4. Okay? And of course, ang tumpak na choice here would be letter D, naghalukip-kip ng kamay. Okay? So, naghalukip-kip ng kamay, ang ibig sabihin po nito ay nagwalang bahala. Okay? Nagwalang bahala. Okay? So, nagwalang bahala, tumpak na choice, is letter D, naghalukip-kip ng kamay. What about the rest of our choices here? No? Di mahapayang gatang. This means hindi magpapatalo. No? So, marami tayong kakilalang ganito. No? So, ayaw magpatalo kahit na anong sabihin mo, alam niya, kahit na anong sabihin mo, siya yung magaling. Okay? So, hindi magpapatalo or hindi nagpapatalo, your idiom for that is di mahapayang gata. Nagbuhat ng sariling bangko, of course, this means nagmamayabang. And nagdilat ng mata, this means nagising sa katotohanan. Okay? So, yung mga nagtitiwala pa rin sa jowang nanloloko, dapat po ay magdilat na kayo ng inyong mga mata, no? Magising na kayo sa katotohanan. Okay, but we are looking for letter D, naghalukip-kip ng kamay. Now, for those of you who are asking about final coaching, the only way that you can join our final coaching and our pre-board is by becoming a member of Team Piaget. Okay, so mag-send lamang po ng message on this Facebook page. All right, number 5, math. If the score of 10 students are 76, 80, 75, 83, 80, 79, 85, 80, 88, 90, the mode is letter A, 85, letter B, 79, letter C, 88, or letter D, 80. Darling, Rainy, please make it a little lower lang that. Okay, what's your choice? Number 5, math. Ma'am Janina G. Espirito, again, if you want to become a member of Team Piaget, ay mag-message po sa ating Facebook page. Okay, pag meron pong naghahanap, make sure na legit po, no? Make sure po na mag-message sa ating Facebook page. Again, huwag niyo pong i-tolerate yung mga gumagawa ng kasamaan, yung mga nagpapapromo ng sarili ng promo, no? So, tayo po ay magti-take ng licensure exam for teachers. Please be honest and please have that integrity. Hindi pa po tayo guro, pero dapat meron na tayong integrity at dapat ay dala-dala natin yan hanggang sa tayo ay tumanda at tayo ay mamatay na mawala sa mundong ito. So, please do not tolerate yung mga nagsascam, no? Okay, I see a lot of letter D's. For question 5, the correct choice here, of course, is letter D. No? So mode is 80. Now, you all know what mode is. We have a separate video on this, on assessment of learning. We're talking about the mean, median, and mode doon sa ating video. So balikan niyo po yan later. But for you to be able to find the mode, of course, you all know that the mode is just a frequently occurring score. No? So yung pinakamadalas na score. So in this case here, for you to be able to find the mode easier, you may just arrange your numbers or arrange your scores from lowest to highest para mas madali mo makita yung inyong mode, no? So 75, 76, 79, 80, 80, 80, 83, 85, 88, 89. And so, very obvious that your mode is 80, no? So meron kang tatlong 80, the rest of your numbers just appear once. Okay? So letter D, 80 is our choice for number 5. Again, when you say mode, this is a frequently occurring score. We move on with number 6. Siya ang may akda ng kahapon, ngayon at bukas. Is this letter A, Lope K. Santos, letter B, Aurelio Tolentino, letter C, Severino Reyes, or letter D, Benigno Ramos? Okay, who's your choice? Number 6. Now again, if you'd want to become a member of Team Piaget po is our basic membership that's only for Prof Ed and Gen Ed. And of course, if you are a member, doon po kayo manonood sa ating group na Team Peshe. Dire-diretso po doon yung video, hindi po napuputol. And of course, after the discussion, you can download our PDF files. No? So you don't need to take any screenshots, take down notes, dahil nata-download po yung ating files doon sa Team Peshe. And of course, you can join our pre-board and final coaching if you are a member of Team Peshe. Okay, so that's the only way that you can join our pre-board and final coaching. Wala po tayong separate na payment just for the pre-board and the final coaching because of course, we want you to really pass the licensure exam for teachers. Pagka pre-board at final coaching lamang, baka kulang no yung inyong kahandaan. So dapat from start to finish nagpa-member kayo no. Kahit ngayon pwede pa kayong humabol dahil nababalikan niyo po lahat ng videos doon sa Team Peshe, lahat po ng files nandoon. Kahit yung last year pa natin ng mga materials nandun. Okay, number 6. Siya ang may akda ng kahapon, ngayon at bukas. Your choice is letter B. I see that in our comment box. Okay, correct choice is letter B, Aurelio Tolentino. Okay, so Aurelio Tolentino po ang ating tumpak na choice. Let's take a look at your discussion. Kahapon, ngayon at bukas, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, a drama symbolical in 3 acts written by Aurelio Tolentino in 1903, first stage at the Teatro Libertad in Manila on May 14th, 1903. This is considered Tolentino's most significant contribution to Filipino drama and most seditious drama of the era. Okay, so letter B, Aurelio Tolentino ang ating tumpak na choice. What about the rest of our choices? Si Lope K. Santos ang nagsulat ng Balarila ng Wikang Pambansa, ganun din ng Banaag at Sikat, at ng Isang Dipang Langit. No? So, kalimitan or karamihan sa kanyang mga sinulat ay tungkol sa mga manggagawang Pilipino. He is also known as the father of the Filipino grammar. Okay, so father of Filipino grammar, that's Lope K. Santos. Si Severino Reyes naman, choice natin, ang kilala sa tawag na Lola Basyang at kilala din sa tawag na ama ng Sanswelang Tagalog na lumalabas po lahat ng ito sa inyong licensure exam for teachers. So dapat po alam yung lahat ng ito. Again, if you are a member of Team Peshe ay nada-download niyo po yung ating PDF files. Isa sa mga sikat niyang sinulat ay Walang Sugat, that's Severino Reyes. Benigno Ramos naman is also known as Ben Ruben at siya ay may kalipunan ng kanyang poetry, ng kanyang mga tula na tinatawag na mga agam-agam at iba pang tula. Okay? And so the correct choice again is letter B, that's Aurelio Tolentino. We move on with question number 7. Sagisag na hindi kailanman ginamit ni Marcelo H. Del Pilar sa pagsulat. Letter A, Piping Dilat. Letter B, Pupdo. Letter C, Dolores Manapat. Or letter D, Basang Sisiw. Okay, so again, paano po magpa-member sa Team Peshe? Pwede po kayo mag-message on this Facebook page later, no? After po ninyong manood, ay mag-send po kayo ng message, mag-direct message po. Pwede po kayo mag-form ng inyong groups kasi meron po tayong meron pong duo na promo na pag dalawa kayo mag-enroll, may less. Pag tatlo kayo, may less, or 3 or more, meron pong less. Okay, so yung iba po ay naghahanap ng kabarkada, mas marami kayo, ay meron po kayong less. Okay, but kailangan po ay napagkakatiwalaan yung inyong kagrupo, no? Hindi po yung sasabihin, ako na lang mag-enroll, tapos divide na lang natin, bawal po yun, no? So, mag-send po direkta sa ating Facebook page. Pag meron pong naghahanap dyan ng kagrupo, pwede din po. Pero make sure that you don't tolerate the wrongdoings. Okay? Again, hindi po kayo mabibiyayaan at hindi po kayo makakapasa kapag naggawa po kayo ng kasamaan. Okay, I see B's and D's. Okay, letter D, karamiang choice. Again, hinahanap natin dito yung sagisag panulat na hindi ginamit ni Marcelo H. Del Pilar. Piping Dilat, Pupdo, Dolores Manapat. Okay, what is your choice? What's your choice for item number 7? Again, please put your answer in your comment box. Okay, the correct choice here, of course, would be Basang Sisiw, letter D. Lahat ng the rest of your choices were all used by Marcelo H. Del Pilar, no, as sagisag panulat. So, Piping Dilat, Pupdo, Dolores Manapat, lahat po yan ay ginamit niya. Basang sisiyo yung hindi niya ginamit, no? Seng sisiyo, meron tayo. Pero basang sisiyo po, this is an idiom which means kaawa-awa, no? So basang sisiyo, para siyang basang sisiyo. Okay, but that is our choice for number 7. We go to number 8. The average of a set of 12 numbers is 12. If 1, 2, and 3 are added to the set, what is the new average? Is this letter A, 8, letter B, 9, letter C, 10, or letter D, 11? What is your choice? Okay, category math, your favorite. Okay, yan po. Maraming naghahanap ng basic, no? So again, pag meron kayong ka-group, that will be better para meron po kayong discount. But then again, siguraduhin pong legit, no? Huwag pong gumawa ng masama at hindi po tayo mabibiyayaan ni Lord na -10 po tayo, -100 sa langit. Okay, B, C. That's what I see in your comment box. Ano kaya ang tumpak na choice for number 8? Okay, again, this is math. All right, going back to question number 8. Sabi na number 8 mo, the average of a set of 12 numbers is 12. So meron kang 12 numbers, yung average nila is 12. If 1, 2, and 3 are added to the set, what is the new average? Okay, let's take a look at your computation. So again, you have the average of 12 and you have 12 numbers, no? So dapat ikukunin natin yung sum ng numbers na yon. Ano kaya yung sum na dinivide ng 12 at yung average ay naging 12, no? So we get the value of x here. And so what we do is we multiply 12 by 12, no? Para makuha natin yung value ng x. And so 12 by 12 is 144. So sa makatuwid, 144 po yung sum ng inyong 12 numbers, divide by 12 to get the average. And so 12 din yung naging average. Now sabi sa second sentence ng inyong question, you add 1, 2, and 3 to the set and you get the new average. Okay, so 144 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3, of course, that's 6. And so you have 144 plus 6 divided by 15. Saan natin kinuha yung 6? Yung 6 po ay kinuha natin sa 1 plus 2 plus 3 na i-add natin sa ating old set. No? So 144 plus 6, saan natin kinuha yung 15? Kanina po, meron lamang tayo set of 12 numbers. Ngayon, we have 13, 14, 15 numbers. So, total of 15 numbers na dahil meron tayong inad na tatlo pang numbers sa 12. Okay, so that's a total of 15 numbers. 144 plus 6 is 150. Divided by 15, of course, very simple. That would be 10. Letter C is your choice for number 8. Okay, so number 8, letter C po ang ating tumpak na choice. Okay, we move on with question number 9. You inherited tallness from your father. Physical traits are transmitted from parents to offspring through letter A, alleles, letter B, genes, letter C, gametes, or letter D, chromosomes. What is your choice for number 9? Sakit sa ulo, sabi ni Sir R.M. Gomez. Okay, sakit sa ulo pero wala po tayong choice, no? Dapat matuto para makapasa sa inyong LEP. Okay, now for those of you who are asking about our majorship, the majorship that we are offering, currently offering are English, there's Filipino, there's math, biology, there's social studies, and there's MAPE, no? Although we are currently screening some applicants for TLE and physical science. No? So TLE, physical science, nagsiscreen po tayo ng applicants natin na coaches para po makater din natin yung iba pang mga majors, no? So, so far, wala pang nag-a-apply na AFA, merong nag-apply na TLE, merong physical science. So, titingnan po natin kung pasado sa ating standards para po wag naman tayong mapahiya sa inyo. And of course, once we have found a coach, mag-o-open po tayo ng ating majorship for those majors. Okay, number 9, ICBs. Okay, now number 9 here, sabi na number 9 mo, you inherited tallness from your father. Physical traits are transmitted from parents to offspring. Offspring, of course, that means kids, no? So children po yung ibig sabihin ng offspring dito. Paano natatransmit yung physical traits from parent to offspring? Correct choice, of course, would be letter B, genes. Okay, so letter B, genes, ang ating choice for number 9. Okay, so ito yung mga basic concept natin. This is part of biology. Gene is a unit of DNA that transmits genetic information. It codes for a specific protein. So kada gene mo would code for a specific protein which codes for a specific trait. No? So specific trait. So for example, how tall you are going to be, your skin tone, your skin color, no, your eye color, the texture of your hair, this would all be coded by one gene. Kaya gene yung ating tumpak na choice here. Now, when you say alleles naman, your choice A, these are different forms of a gene. They produce different versions of the trait they determine. For example, for height, meron kang gene or meron kang allele for shortness or short, and meron kang allele for tall, no? Meron ding medium. Okay, so different forms of a gene, you call these alleles. Your gametes here, ang ibig sabihin naman ng gametes, this would mean sex cells, no? So sex cells, your sperm cell, for males and the egg cells for females, you'd call that gametes or sex cells. Chromosomes, on the other hand, this means coiled DNA during cell division. Okay, so DNA that is coiled during cell division, you call those your chromosomes. Okay, so, but then again, your choice here will be letter B, genes po ang tumpak na choice. We move on with number 10. Which of the following illustrates a procedure and correct answer of multiplying 2 and 1/2 by 3 and 2/3. Letter A, 3/5 multiplied by 6 over 3 equals 9 over 5, multiplied by 30 over 5, and so on. Okay, I will not be reading the choices, so medyo mahirap basahin yung choices. What do you think is the correct choice for this question? Baby, Rainy, please do not make it too loud. I can hear you. Okay, what's your choice? Number 10. Again, pag kayo po ay nanonood sa ating Facebook page or sa ating YouTube channel, napuputol po yung ating video dyan. So, become a member of Team Piaget para hindi po napuputol yung inyong panonood. And of course, download nyo po yung ating PDF file, no? Now, ang kagandahan ng ating online review, nababalikan nyo po lahat ng videos, pag meron kayong nakalimutan, pag meron kayong extra time, po pwede yung balikan lahat ng videos. Kapag ka-absent kayo, kunwari ngayon, meron kayong date, po pwede nyo pa rin balikan, no? Hindi po pareha sa face-to-face na meron pa kayong pamasahe, gigising pa kayo ng maaga-maaga, maghahanda, no? And of course, kailangan niyo pang mag-jeep, mag-taxi, mag-Uber. And of course, kapag umabsent kayo, wala na, no? Lost na yung discussion. Dito po sa online review, na babalikan po. And we have so many videos. So, napakarami po nating materials na pwedeng-pwede pong talagang tumulong sa inyo sa inyong licensure exam for teachers. And again, balikan po lahat ng ating materials sa ating YouTube channel. Isa po yan sa mga advice ng ating top 7 no, ng January 2022 na licensure exam for teachers, Sir Mark Mission. Nag-movie marathon po siya. No? So, kada araw, 3 hours for Gurong Pinoy na video sa ating YouTube channel. Balikan niyo po yung lahat. Okay, so very convenient din yung ating online na pagre-review sa mga may anak, no? So ako may baby din ako na 2 months, so may mga anak, mga online sellers, mga nanay, no? Yung mga may trabaho, pwedeng balikan. Okay, number 10. Which of the following illustrates a procedure and correct answer? What's your choice? I see a lot of letter C's. Okay, sa mga nagtatanong kung how much, we are cheaper than your review centers na face-to-face. No? We are much cheaper. Okay, so kayang-kaya po ng bulsa, hindi po masakit sa bulsa ng ating membership. Okay, letter C. Again, meron po tayong final coaching at meron po tayong pre-board. The only way that you can join our pre-board and final coaching is by becoming a member of Gurong Pinoy. Nagpapadudo daw si ma'am. Habang nanonood, nagpapadede, no? Okay, hindi mo yan magagawa sa face-to-face. Okay, the correct choice here is letter tingnan muna natin yung ating computation. No? So you have 2.5 multiplied by 3 and 2/3. Of course, you have mixed numbers. So what you do is you convert them into improper fractions. No? So how do you do that? You multiply your denominator by your whole number, then you add your numerator. No? So 2 times 2, that's 4 plus 1, that's 5. Then you copy the denominator, so 5 halves. For the first mixed number, then you have 3 times 3, that's 9, plus 2, 11 over 3. No? So 11 over 3. Then you proceed with your multiplication. So 5 times 11, that's 55. 2 times 3 is 6. Then, of course, you need to convert your improper fraction into your mixed number. You divide your numerator by your denominator. And so the correct choice is 9. And your answer here would be 9 and 1 over 6, or 9 and 1, 6. And so the correct choice is letter C. Okay, so tumpak po yung letter C for number 10. We move on with number 11. A 2-hour television program included 12 minutes of commercials. What percentage of the program was not commercials? Letter A, 94%. Letter B, 90%. Letter C, 88%. Or letter D, 86%. Okay, si Ma'am Marichu Gabatilia. Malaking bagay po talaga itong online mamek, especially sa mga katulad ko na ang tagal nang nakuha ng 18 units. Sa 18 units na nakuha ko, ang daming di alam. Kaya di ako nagdalawang isip magpa-member. Okay? So, katulad ni Ma'am Maricho, no, marami po talagang um, magiging advantage sa pagiging member ng Team Pichet. Ma'am Wondermind. Hello, Ma'am Mek. Pwede po ba malaman ang details sa Barkada promo for March Let? Team Bruners, thanks po. Hindi pa po natin alam kung meron po tayong Barkada promo, but I know that we have our promo for the first 300 na members ng Team Bruner. Okay, so August 1st po yung ating first registration, first day of registration. Okay, what's your choice? Number 11. Okay, what do you think is the correct choice for question 11? What is our choice?